soul sister. Welcome to the Happy, Purposeful, and Free podcast, where we are all about living our brightest, most authentic, kick-ass life that we actually love. My name's Katrina, and I'm your guide, obsessed with giving you the tools to help you get from where you are now to where you want to go in life, relationships, and business. This podcast is all about having fun, showing you there is more to the sober life and the real talk as we share inspiring stories, tips, and tricks to help you boldly pursue your life. You are not alone in this deal, so let's do this thing together. Welcome back to the Happy, Purposeful, and Free podcast. I'm your host, Katrina Lelli. Thank you for coming back to another episode, or if this is the first time here, welcome. I'm so excited to have you here. Hey, I wanted to really quick remind you, if you are a sober mom and you have 1 year or more of sobriety and you're looking for a community of other sober moms who are high vibe, positive, growth-minded, really looking to create friendships, up-level their life, and be the best mom that they can be and live a whole well-lived life, then I've got the community for you. That is exactly what my Sober Mom Now What Facebook group is for. I found that there was a space for moms who are sober, who are past that point of, okay, I've figured out how, not to drink. And maybe they've done some work on themselves already, but they're looking for more. They're looking for deeper relationships, a bigger connection. They're looking for a space to truly grow their lives and understand and find out who they are. So I've created that space. You guys can go over to the show notes, click the link there, or you can go ahead and head over to my Instagram bio and find the link there, or just search it on Facebook, Sober Mom ... Now What? All right, let's jump into today's episode really quick to help you kick off your week. I want to give you another how to let go of mom guilt. Speaking of moms, let go of mom guilt. This is such a big one for whether you're a sober mom or not a sober mom. Like, this is such a big thing for moms all over the world, right? That mom guilt. We are afraid to leave our children because we think it's our responsibility, or there's other stories that we're telling ourselves when, you want some time to yourself, but you don't take it because you feel so bad. You feel like you're supposed to be doing more, or you're supposed to, be there for every moment, or maybe you yelled at them and you lost your stuff and now you feel really guilty about it, or maybe you think you're not showing up enough, or you're not present enough, or you're not whatever. It's so easy to get caught up in the I'm not enough, or I'm not a good enough, or I'm a bad, or I need to do more of, etc., in the world we're in today, because it's all over social media, right? It's plastered all over the place. It's all over, when we're on our phones, we're on Pinterest, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're scrolling all the things. It's easy to get caught up in that mom guilt, or feeling, we're not doing our best, or we need to be more like Nancy because look at all the cute little crafts she did with her kid through quarantine, or cooking healthy meals for our kids. Like, that's just, we have such high expectations of ourselves as moms. It's a load of crap. Are your kids healthy? Are they happy? Are they fed? Do they have a roof over their head? Do they get water? That's just what we need to bring, a good, decent, good quality of life. And there are, things that could bring more quality of life into their space, but so oftentimes we're thinking we are the ones for the cause of that. Like, we're supposed to hold all the weight on that, and it's just not true. So how can I let go of that mom guilt? Many of you are like, I want to be able to let go of that mom guilt. Number one is to forgive yourself for whatever it is. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. If you lost your crap on your kids, forgive yourself. Let it go. Chances are they're not going to remember it unless it's something that's repeatedly done, or a truly traumatic situation in their lives. Chances are they're not really going to forget. They've already forgotten it, and you're still holding on to it, and you're not allowing yourself to sleep. Forgive yourself. Number 2 is to focus on what you are doing, the positive. Make a list of all the reasons why you're an amazing mom. I did this with one of my clients one time, and it was life-changing for her. I told her, you need to go make a list of 200 reasons. There are more than that, by the way. There are more than that. But go make a list of 200 reasons as to why you're an amazing mom. Go focus on the positive. Focus on what you are doing for your children, not what you're not doing or what you're not able to provide. And if you're focused on what you're not able to provide, that's a whole different podcast. That's a whole different story as to, up-leveling your life, living more abundantly and things like that. But we're not getting into that here. And number 3, nurture the relationships, including the one with yourself. Nurture the relationships, including the one with yourself. I read somewhere, and I can't remember where it was, but truly our children, or it's like our toddlers, I can't remember exactly, so don't quote me on this, but really they need 20 minutes of our time a day to feel as though they actually received all, the attention that they need from us. 20 minutes a day. Okay? More than that is not necessary. Less than that, it probably isn't the hugest deal in the world. But what can you do every day to nurture those relationships? Is the hug a little bit extra long? Is it taking them and looking at them in their eyes, holding their faces in your hands and just letting them know how much you love them? Is it listening to your son tell you about Fortnite for the millionth time, even though you don't understand a word of it is? But is it, going into your daughter's bedroom and laying down on her bed with her and just snuggling with her for a few minutes? Is it, going shopping with your daughter? Like, what is it? Nurture the relationships. What do they actually need from you? And then including the one with yourself. So are you nurturing your own relationship with yourself? Are you filling up your own cup? Yes, we hear about this all the time, but it's true. Are you filling up your own cup? Nurture those relationships, whatever that looks like. What does your child actually need from you? And most oftentimes, it's not what we think it is that they need. So letting go of mom guilt, number 1 is forgive yourself. Number 2 is focus on what you are doing. Focus on the positive. Number 3 is nurture the relationships, including the one with yourself. That last piece is so incredibly important. The one with yourself, because I know that mom guilt leads us to actually putting ourselves off. And it's even more important that we don't put ourselves off. Think about what you're teaching your daughters. When we put ourselves off, we are supposed to be last. And that's just not the case. That's just not the truth. So those are my 3 quick ways or 3 steps. They're not necessarily quick, but 3 ways you can work on letting go of that mom guilt. All right, you guys, I love you so much. Thank you for being here today, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you so much for listening. And if you loved this episode and know of someone else who has a powerful story and are doing big things, please pass them on to me. It would mean the world to me if you helped me get this message out to as many listeners as I can. So please, if you liked what you heard, it goes a long way to take 60 seconds, leave me a 5-star review, and share this episode with a girlfriend. Don't forget to tag me on social media, and if that's not your thing, shoot me a DM because I would like to personally thank you for doing so. We are not meant to do this life alone, and I'm so grateful to be on this journey with you. Until next time.